All right, and welcome back to Ultimate Pool USA's Arizona Shootout. Didn't get a chance to talk to Justin Bergman, but we have action for you right here. This is Ultimate Pool USA mainstay, the guy we were just talking about a minute ago, Cleve Thompson, playing Mr. Jerry Stuckart. Now, Jerry, I don't know a ton about him, but I do know that he came and he's ready to play. So Cleve's going to have his hands full. And there's Stephen Wyatt and Mr. Tony Holgate in the comms box for you. And we are underway. And Jerry's taking down that opening stripe. This is going to be interesting, not knowing a player. Most of the players I know, I don't know Jerry.
I think if you're in the shootout,
you're definitely going to play good enough, yeah.
It's kind of hard to get in this. So,
well, it's going to be even harder for Cleve Thompson to feel comfortable because he doesn't know how good Jerry plays. You know, again, obviously he plays good, but does he play to Cleve's level? Does he play 5 balls better?
Yeah, well, Cleve's one of our professionals as well back over in the UK, and been making a name for himself over here in the US. Very popular player with the pool fans in the USA, and I think with his mind that he'll be okay getting stuck into this.
Yeah, I think so. Jerry's going to take that 10 ball. This is interesting. I don't know what he's going to do here. Take a look at this one. Yeah, that's a good shot there by Jerry, but he's still... I feel like maybe one of his mishaps here is he hasn't focused on that 12 and that 9. He knows that they're the last balls he has to shoot, and he was trying to kind of break out the 8 ball there, but he left himself in a position where he doesn't really have anything here. He's going to have to try an absolute flyer on this 12 ball, or maybe the 9 ball.
Well, I think he's trying to play the cut here with a 9, but even if he makes his shot, he's not going to have a lot.
Well, he's playing a little bit of a safety shot.
It's not that safe.
Yeah, he's left the 7 available. Cleve needs a good angle. I think Cleve has a really good chance of getting out here.
Thing is, Stephen, from Cleve's point of view, that may have just told him a story about who he's playing.
Yeah, and it may, I talk about little things that will boost your confidence without...
Missing balls over the corners always gives me confidence if my opponent's doing that.
Well, that and just seeing little signs of, I guess, what you could consider weakness, will definitely make me play stronger.
Absolutely.
This is interesting here.
You feel like you're going to have a cushion when you go to take the thing. If I do make a mistake, I think the guy coming behind me can also make one back and give me another chance.
Absolutely. And this is a big shot here, and he's done really well getting shape on the 7 ball. Cleve, we had a little mini tournament last night, and Cleve took it down.
Did he?
In a field of Craig Waddingham and a bunch of other top player, Joe Prince. And he really stuck that one really quick on his timing, but he's gotten fortunate here.
He has got fortunate there, because if he had a clear view of that 9, he could have just played the combo. And he would have made the 9 behind that 7 and left himself a straight 12 up into the top right, and that would have been frame over. But this, well, he's dodged a bullet there as Cleve Thompson.
Yeah, and Jerry's got a tough one here, and he's almost out of time. He's called his extension.
He can't make that 12 ball thin enough to try and get it to go in behind the 7.
I think what makes it even worse is that it's not touching.
Try that.
So he can't utilize that touching ball rule. Has he locked it up?
He has, but you can get through. You can see some of that. But it's trying to get the cue ball out of that jaw.
That's going to be a
when you draw this
shot.
cue ball, it's going to have to be played at incredible pace.
And I think this is...
And he has to attempt it. I mean, he's going to try and Try and play safety.
I think he might.
Wow. I'd have been tempted not to do it, because if he leaves any sight of that 9, which he has done, now the combo's there. And you feel like, because where the 12 sat, that's going to help push the 9 in behind the 7, surely.
Yeah, I definitely think the 9 ball will fall here. The question is, where does the 12 ball end up?
He's not attempting it. Well, I think
I think that's a mistake.
I do. I think that was a golden opportunity there for Jerry. Now this is an easier safety. Just plays a thin off the 1 ball, 6 a cue ball behind the 3.
And he's used the 1 ball to cover up the 7.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, the 12.
Yeah.
So now...
You can't afford to scratch here and give him ball in hand. That's end of frame if he does.
Yeah, Jerry's really he's kind of dug himself in this hole.
He has.
Because I think he had an opportunity to go there.
And he has scratched.
So now the combo is the first shot I'm shooting.
Absolutely, all day long.
And I think I'm actually going to the rail first.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I know the 7 ball goes no matter what. If it gets touched, it's falling.
It's just going to push the 12 out of the way now if he plays... Well, I'd be playing the 1. No, well, I'll play the 2.
Well, this is okay. He's going to take the 3 first, and then he's going to take the 2. I like taking the combo first, because if anything crazy happens, you can cover yourself. Because now...
What he wants to do, he wants to try and pot the 2 and the 7 in the same shot, leave himself straight on the 1. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
We just followed through with it.
And he did that.
I thought he could have just stopped the cue ball dead. Played that shot anyway. But he's okay. I'm being hypercritical now, maybe.
I think maybe he was worried about the cue ball stopping and the adverse effect it might have on the 2. But he's come out okay. I can't fault him for that, because he's going to win the rack. It is a time-consuming rack, though.
Absolutely. The longest rack we've seen, obviously, the last match with Justin Bergman.
This is a very, very strenuous process setting up this production. These guys put in a lot of work.
Exactly right.
And anytime you're dealing with tech, crazy things can happen. So
well, it's the start of the weekend, and if there's any gremlins, they're going to be right now.
Well, it is 1-0, Cleve Thompson. And we are... Oh, Cleve didn't realize he made a ball.
Too busy thinking about breakfast earlier.
Yeah, that breakfast was good. I'll tell you, if you ever come to Mesa, Arizona, I can tell you where to go get it.
Yeah, it's impressive.
This is important here. Cleve's got a big opportunity with a messy rack with the stripes in the corner. He definitely needs to get out here.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape.
Might have overrolled this one.
Yeah, well, it looks like he'll have to just... Yeah, all he can do is roll this 6 into the side pocket. And he's just going to have to get plain position on the 7 into the same bag.
I think he's got to just roll this as soft as possible to leave himself... I'm not a huge fan of this shot. But
if he can just
might work out.
If he can just play this in the side pocket, just run the cue ball through a little bit, he's going to be on the 4. Has to be. So to come through past the airway, he can take the 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, I take that back.
He had more room than we thought he had.
Yeah.
And now the score is correct. 1-0 to Thompson.
Oh no! He almost stuck himself there.
He was flirting with danger, that's for sure.
You know, for being such a big guy, Cleve's got kind of the softest, smoothest touch.
He has.
At times. Other times he can be a little punchy.
Well, winning that mini comp last night would have given him a load of confidence. That's for sure.
He's got to be coming in feeling good.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe after feeling, he used all the pocket there. And Cleve's using a little bit of a different break here.
That's a cut break.
It's not just a cut break, it's a 3rd ball break.
Yeah. Didn't work.
No, it didn't. He got a great spread, just didn't make a ball.
Great spread for Jerry.
Yeah. That's the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to spread them big when your opponent gets to come to the table. That's why usually the cut break is a little bit better because it's more work. But if you don't make a ball, it's more work for your opponent as well.
You know, there's no easy solid on option here, so he's going to have to play the stripes. So Jerry gets rid of the 10 ball there. It's the 14 that's looking a problem.
And I think maybe he was trying to take his problem ball first, but that's a big problem ball because it doesn't go in the side pocket.
No, that can only be banked.
And right now it can't even be banked. There's too much in the way.
You've got to get rid of the traffic that's in the way over just to the right of the 8 ball there. You've got the 15 that's in the way.
You know, he made a good shot there, but again, I feel like he's getting out of one hole and getting into another one.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's just going to try and run these loose stripes out and leave that bank till last. Even that, he'll have to leave the cue ball lower than the 2 side pockets if he's going to make that 14 into the other side pocket. So it's.
I would have liked taking the 15 first.
Yeah, I would.
So I can then shoot the 12 in the side pocket and set myself up a little easier on the 14.
The only good thing about playing that bank shot on that 14, I was just about to say, I was about to say, is the 3 ball is there to hold the cue ball for the 8. He's just got rid of that one out of the way. So
that cue ball still spinning.
That surely doesn't go into the side pocket from there. That angle, no way.
Oh, I think it can. I think. I mean, it's not a fun shot to shoot at, but I think if you can get the majority of that ball over the lip of the pocket, it can be made, and I think you can. He's just going to go for the bank here, though.
Well, the cue ball's going to go towards that top rail, so it all depends on the pace now.
Yeah, I think you hit this smooth with a little bit of top right to come around. You don't have to be anywhere in particular, just on that side of the pocket, but he's double kissed it. And he didn't get the block on the 6 ball, so Cleve Thompson in a great spot here to go out 3-0.
Yeah, Jerry's managed to find another mistake, and Thompson is going to punish him.
Yeah, Cleve's reaping the rewards for this one.
And he's starting to quicken the pace a little bit now. I think he feels that his opponent's not quite at the races, and this could be an easy. Well, he dropped his cue on the floor there, but he's thinking this could be, a comfortable match for himself.
And it's interesting here because I feel like Jerry has the ability to get in this match. I think maybe nerves are playing a part of it. And Jerry here going for a head-on approach on the break. You tend to see the most action out of the cue ball on that style of break.
Well, he made the 7 down in the bottom, so he's still at the table.
6 balls in a nasty spot. I like the stripes here.
Yeah, there's a combo at the top as well.
If the 15 goes past the 10, which I believe it does, I really like the stripes.
Would you play the combo first up then?
I think you have to. If it's dead, I think you have to.
And just run the cue ball just down the table, anywhere in the middle of the table after that. And just probably come across off that.
I'm just going to go for heavy contact so I can make sure that 9 ball doesn't move. Just like that. I think there's no question about it. He's got to take the 9 here.
And I believe you're right. That 15 does go past the 2 ball. So this should be, well, this is his best opportunity that he's had, Jerry. There's always been a sort of funny ball in his layout where he's had to try and, when he left the bank shot. There's nothing here to leave for his banks. These are all clean pots. It's just controlling the cue ball. If you've got Justin Berman there, these balls are dead because of his cue ball control.
Yeah, I think it's important here to
when
not
you're 3
try
down, 3-0, your mind's thinking differently, Stephen, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's important here to make sure that he doesn't try and overdo anything. Keep it as simple as possible because simple is how the game is meant to be played. And you see our referee there, Mr. Rich, on top of it, making sure that Jerry doesn't touch a ball. This is a big shot here. I'm not sure. I wonder if you look to see if that 15 goes the other way. But I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. So now he's going to have to play this 13 up into the top left-hand corner and try and track the cue ball back for the 15 into the pocket you said earlier, Stephen.
You got to make sure he doesn't hit the one ball and he doesn't overdo anything.
It's gone too far. It's going to be a bad leave.
That's so hard to control the cue ball on that shot, especially with slick cloth. You almost knew he was going to overrun that.
He's looking at playing a bank shot now. Digging deep, play the bank into the side pocket.
The good news is because he's going to have to go at an angle, the cue ball is going to promote to the 8 ball, but you got to make this ball.
That's right. Long ways out.
You see him there. He said, kind of twisted. It's going to do that on slick cloth. It's going to do it on new cloth where the balls are clean. The banks are going to go long.
I wondered for a second if Cleve was looking at playing a safety straight away, and I'd rather take these out now. It was a very easy safety. I think he's was playing off the 2 ball and sticking the cue ball down into the bottom area and just blocking Jerry on the 15 at the top.
I like the safe only because it looks like the 1 ball may not go past the 3 to the corner. He doesn't have the greatest of opening shots.
Yeah.
And what better way to try and get a run out than take ball in hand if you get the opportunity? So I don't dislike it. Oh, what are we seeing here? I'm not sure if Jerry's aware because it looks like he's going head on this. Okay. And there are no jump shots in International 8-ball rule set. It looks like he was almost going to try and just jump the edge of that ball, which
I think unless he's trying to play Masse.
possibly. He was going straight, which made me think he might jump, but Cleve's going to have a good opportunity here. Cleve here with a nice little cleanup. Wasn't anything too hard. He's got to feel really comfortable. He's now leading the match 4-0.
People skipped up in the air there off the front ball.
Yeah, but he's got a ball down and there's nothing really touching. Does he have a good opening shot?
This is the thing. Just scouring the table, looking what's... I'd prefer stripes, I think, but the 9's a bit of a problem. If you look at solids, you've got probably there. They're going to if the 2 goes past that 11, if you can creep the 3 into the side pocket, I think solids are the ball. And he's missed. He attempted the 3, and that's the first mistake from Thompson, and it was right at the start of the frame.
And Jerry's got to make him pay now. Yeah. He's got to make him pay and put some pressure on him. He has to. This is where it has to happen because we're just a minute and 45 seconds away from that shortened shot clock.
Well, that's not going to suit Jerry.
Not at all.
I'll tell you that now. You know, that's the big cushion for Cleve Thompson. That is, he has a 4-0 lead going into that 15 seconds a shot. So if Jerry wasn't panicking just yet, wait for 1 minute and 15 seconds and we'll see.
Yeah, this is a huge rack for Jerry. And again, he's having to move the cue ball quite a bit, or he's choosing to.
Yeah, well, we can see he can pot. The guy's a decent pot. It's just he's been caught out by the table too many times. He's overrun.
Just like that.
Yeah, just the table is catching out. When he played the back shot earlier, it went wide. He's sort of waving his hand, he scratched his head up. Why is that gone wide? It's because it doesn't play like where he's probably been playing on, because this is a brand new table in a TV arena. A major
lights. There's a lot of people around. The humidity.
Well, the lighting over the top of the table, it can feel like a sun lamp. when you're out there and you're playing, it really is warm. And that affects the conditions that you're playing under.
Well, he's played a shot there. He's not going to get ball in hand here.
It's a containing shot trying to get back to the table.
Yeah.
You know, what's he left? Cleve can't get through up to that 14 on the top rail and play safe. He's going to have to use the 9 ball to do something.
I actually think he can get to the 14. I think he can clip it, but I don't think there's anything really there that jumps out as a safe.
He's taking on this cut into the top left.
Watch the 8 ball.
Scratched. No, he hasn't.
Oh, he got a little fortunate.
Yeah.
And he's left Jerry bad. He can't see that 5 ball.
I don't know.
Or can he?
I think he might be able to just get past. It could be only just. Yeah, he can.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it catches you out, that little angle there.
Yeah, a little deceiving, but now he's got a great opportunity here to steal the rack.
Well, there's nothing in the way this time for Jerry. This is Jerry's easiest chance he's had. Well, I'm surprised he tried to draw the cue ball back. I thought he would have just stopped the white dead, really.
Yeah, I think you really want to, just to play the 1 on the side easy. Oh, he took a really tough shot there on the bank. I can't be mad at that. Control your cue ball on this shot here.
Well, the thing is when you're 4-0 down and you think the world's against you, and just to get one frame on the board is very, very hard, just to get a rack. And he does get one on his side of the scoreboard. Got a lot of balls moving in that.
Avoid the scratch, made a couple balls, has an opening shot. The stripes look good.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah, it's a good job because, the first solid, if you had the pot one, was a tricky one. So it will be stripes, I'm sure. And he's going to take the 14 first.
Stripes in play.
That's okay. Could have just maybe a couple more inches, but this is okay.
He got a little touch on that 8 ball, and he didn't want that.
No, he didn't. Well, he can't be firing up at the top of the 11 because all we're going to do is kiss into that 10. And that's going to put that in make it to a problem. So it's down here for the 12.
I like taking the 12, coming around, take the 2 balls up top, and then use... Uh-oh.
See, he was looking for a bump on the 8 there, and he can't be playing for those.
The 11 ball passes to the corner in the bottom right.
It does.
He could have just played the 13 to the 10 and worked it out that way. He's making it a little tough on himself. Is he going to get a kiss?
Oh.
Is he going to get a kiss?
What do you call that?
A kiss. He kissed off the ball.
Yeah, no, but what's your terminology for that sort of shot?
Oh, well, you guys would say carom.
Oh, right.
Slop.
That's it.
Yeah, you get a little lucky sometimes, but that's part of the game. And luck is what he needed at that point.
I wonder how Cleve's feeling right now. We saw that go in. Especially if this 8 goes in. 4-2. And in it goes.
And that was a quick rack. Yeah, watch the cue ball. See where it hits. I think he's going to go into the 4 here.
He did. Made the 10 in the side pocket. And how's the layout going to be? Ooh. There's that little cluster on the right-hand side of the table there that's going to be awkward, whichever you take, solids or stripes. He's taking on the 7. And immediately tried to get rid of that 3, and he has bumped it out, but I think you just see the 6 up into the top right. The 1 and 4. Oh, it's going to be a combo over that left side pocket. So this is a chance for Cleve Thompson.
Yeah, and Cleve really comfortable with the 15-second shot clock. For a big guy, he moves pretty quickly. And he's not afraid to run around the table when he needs to.
Also, he's used to it from the UK stuff as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what we're seeing here from Cleve, I think we're seeing a little bit of clock management. I think he's taking 15 every shot.
Yeah. He can make this combo here. In fact, he's in a pretty good position to do it. Just skim The 1 into the 4. Well, I think he thought it needed a bit more than that, Cleve. He thought he could just dribble that in. Well, can Jerry pull another rabbit out of a hat?
Oh, tough kiss there.
Yeah.
Really tough kiss. What do you like here, Tony?
I don't like any of it if I'm Stripes. I'm going to try and get safe here, get the keyboard back to where it is.
Oh, he got lucky. He got very fortunate.
That was the only way he could not leave Cleve too much, but there is a combo. Or can he get through? Straight to the 4. But he can play 2 onto 4. I think he can get through.
You know, again, you see this right here. He's playing expert level clock management. He really is. He's taking 15 a shot because he knows that Jerry's a little bit more comfortable.
If you're 4-2 with like 2 minutes left, you do that. I think over 4 minutes, that's a lot of clock left.
I think Cleve knows that he's going to get to break again.
Yeah, maybe.
So he knows he'll get to do this one more time.
Well,
this really has gone from a not very close match to now we are really in range for some drama at the end. That's not ideal.
no.
This rack is very, very draining of this match. He's going to have to bank this ball.
No.
I'm not sure he was trying to make it.
This is in Cleve's favour because he's starting to take time off now. So he could play. He's looking to see if the 3 passes through the gap of those Stripes.
I think if he shoots at it and he misses, it's not going to hurt him because I think he's going to put the cue ball in a spot where. Oh,
Don't like that. He's promoted all of Jerry's balls now into a great position.
he could have hit that a lot smoother and a lot cleaner.
I thought he might just play safe at the top of the 2 ball and just eat some more time away, but
I'm not in love with this first shot choice. I think you're running backwards here. I think he could have taken a
should
15.
be okay here. This.
Okay, he's played that really well. It's worked out for him.
Could be going 4-3. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And that was off of Cleve's break, so Jerry, with the opportunity to break and run, this is where you really see some clock management here. Something that we saw in Louisville. That's a good rack there by Jerry. He'll just be able to run the clock out. So if he makes a ball here, he's got to get out. It's that important.
Well, he's made one. Made 2.
And the stripes look fairly good. The 9 ball might pass the 7. If it doesn't, he might be able to bring it out right here.
Well, he gets this. I mean, you've got to also look at it. Don't discount the golden break.
Yeah.
Or even a golden duck.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that would be some drama there, wouldn't it?
He's going to leave himself a shot.
I thought for a sec, just the spin there just managed to take the cue ball over just far enough over to the right. Hello? Ambidextrous.
That's scary for me. I can't shoot anything left-handed.
Give my right arm to be ambidextrous.
Well, this is a fairly simple out. You just need to be able to move the 8 ball. He's gotten a little straight on this.
Yeah, he has.
Can he punch in and still have a shot on the 11? Uh-oh. That's not good.
No, Cleve must be sort of bubbling inside now, thinking, please don't let, because where he sat, he'll be thinking, it shouldn't go past, but you will never, you don't quite know from that angle.
This is what we were talking about. You cannot afford to run the rack out and miss.
And that's right in Cleve's favour now. He's just put that 11 ball dead. Now you will see some clock management. Cleve will probably he'll put the 1 in the side pocket, roll a bit of time, and then just play off the 2.
Well, he only needs 4 shots here.
Look at that, he just left in exactly a second.
4 shots wins him this match.
He plays safe now, has to. He's playing to the 2 ball. Leave the cube on the side cushion over now.
You can run 4 balls and the match clock's over.
I just play safe. So I don't think you can do anything with that 11 where it is.
I'd be scared of the fluke, just a fire in the hole, something like that. But I think he's played this right, and this is where Cleve's experience
draws the cue ball back here, because if he did miss this, which he won't, the cue ball will still be on the bottom rail.
Yeah. Very good clock management from Cleve Thompson.
Yeah.
He came out, he had a commanding lead, and he got into a situation where that lead was no longer there.
It's going to be known as Cleve the Clock. I'll tell you what.
Oh, look at Jerry running. Oh. Having a little fun with it. Well, Cleve Thompson there with the expert clock management. A good showing by Jerry there at the end, but it just wasn't meant to be.